Morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. We're playing some more Factorio. What I'm doing right now is I've made some rudimentary steel production. It's not very much, but you know it will replenish our steel demands for quite a while. I'm just using it to make tools at the moment, and some other. If I ever need to make something out of steel, I'll have some on hand. So we've unlocked the second tier of assemblers. So let me make some of those tier 2 assemblers, because why not? We've got plenty of resources for that, so why not indeed? I've also carved out a bit of the forest over here, and over here there is now a pathway, which is nice. So the only downside is that we have to cut down a fair bit of the forest over here. But we'll manage. We've got some steel axes. We'll put our backs into it. We'll get to work. So now we want to go on to the second stage of potion making, and or science packs. I keep calling them potions because they look like potions, but actually they're science packs. These will need transport belts and inserters. So what do we need to make a transport belt? For a transport belt we need iron plates and iron gear wheels, both of which we have, which is great. So let's do that over here. Let's shift right click, shift left click. There we go. Well, oh, there we go. Let's put in some basic armor crafting. That should be done within seconds. So yeah, there we go. Told you, done in seconds. Armor crafting 2. That will take a bit longer. So we need iron and iron gear wheels for these. Yeah. So the iron plates will come from over here. We'll get some splitters and we'll get some belts going and some more of these before we make any of those automatically. And we should put these on the main line as well. But also we might want to make copper cables on the main line before we make any electronic circuits. Yeah, it's all going to be in order. We just need to make a lot of this stuff. So we need to have a tunnel. A tunnel for the iron. So we're going to have a tunnel from here to as far as possible. Here. And we're going to have to do this on one way street. There we go. So there's going to be iron on that way, and we need to have the gears on the other way. Oh, let's put this down first, actually. There we go. Iron on one, gears on the other. Very easy, compact. Main line is getting drained, but that's fine. That's why we need it. That's why we do this. There we go. We might want some more assemblers for these belts, because we're going to be using a lot of these belts. We're not going to upgrade to the next tier just yet. We'll do that later. So yeah, should we have 2 of these? I do believe that we should. There we go. These will go back in their slot. And control left click, there we go. So these will now make belts, and these belts will go onto a main line. Onto here. These will go to here. And they will cross to here, I guess. And these will become one of the new main lines. Come on. Keep getting distracted by this very loud music and pop-up screen. I believe that we can turn off the pop-up, but you know, let's get the shotgun shell damaged, because it's the only one we still need. There we go, and we now have a main line of belts. And we'll reserve the... No, we were right. We were already right, because there needs to be a copper cable main line over there. So this is going to be a main line, this is going to be a space, this is going to be space. This is going to be line. There we go. So this is going to be the main line of belts, and we don't really need this main line to be very long. I believe. I don't believe so, at least. Let's short it in, because this main line of belts is only going to be used for one thing, and that's the making of new belts and science packs. Oh, that's two things already. You know what? We'll just leave it going as we go. Whatever. I'm a bit distraught. My thoughts are all over the place. So there we go. Belts. Let's join them up. Make it a nice double line belt. There we go. Put some lights up in this bizatch. There we go. Now we've got belts going, so we don't really need to produce them in our inventory anymore. We could just stand here, grab a couple of belts, and we'll be golden. We do still. I'm not going to make a line to make underground transport belts and splitters. That's a bit too much, if you ask me. So let's grab some of these. Let's grab some of these. So now we can make some of those. That's going to be fine. Next project is going to be to make these inserters, which need electronic circuits, which need to be on the main line, and they take copper cables. So we're going to need to make a copper cable production line at first, then add to it later. So we need to clear a bit more of the forest. There we go. Oh geez, I feel so guilty. Just cutting down the forest all the time. Alright, we have to progress. Industrial progress. There we go. Let's plop in a couple of lamps. There we go. That's going to be nice. We're going to have to make some more of these, for which we need iron plates, probably some gear wheels as well. So let's do a run like this. Let's do a run like this. Yeah, we can make some now. There we go. Let's make 10. 10 of these. That will do. So as you can see, we're dwindling now in the this department because we're just not making enough of the iron, and that's because these furnaces are still filling up with steel. If these furnaces are full and we're not gathering any steel, then this will do its job. We don't really need to gather all that much steel. As a matter of fact, this was a temporary setup. I think we can get rid of it now, because we'll have enough steel for a while. Just get the iron back on the main line. Oh, there we go. We do need you. Yeah, we'll just do it like this. We'll have plenty of steel now for a long, long while. Just get the iron on the main belt again, because this is dwindling because of the lack of iron. At least we're not producing any potions right now, because this is more than full right now. That's great. Yeah, so our next project over here is going to be the production of circuits, for which we need some copper ores, copper wires, I'm very sorry. And if my memory serves me right, we're going to need a lot of these. So we've already did copper ones, yeah, we just did it like that. Copper wires, though, we could just double up on the let's just research, why not? We could just double up because it's a single ingredient that we need. That's one too short. There we go. So this will double up nicely all the way to here. And we're going to need a lot of these, so I've already calculated that we need at least 6 of these. There we go. Let's produce copper wire. Shift right click, left, 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 left. There we go. Let's put in a belt. I hate it when you have a bit of a lag spike and you just miss. One of those belts. It happens a lot more frequent since the last update. And even though this game is not very demanding, it's just it's just stutters sometimes. I don't really know. I really don't know what it is. Yeah, so let's do this, and let's do this. Oh, we should be able to do this, yeah, and there we go, a new line, new main line. Put you on, and we're going to need copper wires for a long time, so let's just run this along. There we go. We're going to need a lot of these copper wires. Finally a use though for all the copper that we have. Alright, so that's copper wires. We need copper wires and iron plates for electronic circuits, which we will need for our inserters. So yeah, there we go. That's going to be quite the thing. We need to do a bit more wood cutting, I guess. There we go. That's going to be enough for quite some time, I figure. Let's make the next assembly line. There we go. We'll have 4 of these. I think we'll be able to keep up. And if not, we'll just add some extras. Get some arms. Get some arms out as well. No, that should be one closer. Yeah, that's going to be the line. There we go. And that's going to be the line in. So what do we need over here? First of all, we're going to need some more belts. Let's just stand here, pick it up, easy. I love that. I love that you can just stand here and just get a lot of this. We also have a lot of wood, which can be used as a fuel. We might burn some if we... but we also have a shit ton of coal. So I don't know what to do with the wood really for now. We'll just leave it as is. As soon as we get inventory problems, we'll just make another dump chest. Alright, so these need to be making electronic circuits. So that's going to be iron and copper wires. Now iron I know how to get. This intrusive pop-up... Ah, man, it's quite annoying, this tech tree thing. But we don't have anything to build right now, so we can just lay off the research. Alright, so this is maximum stretch that we'll get. Right, let's grab some belts. I'll have one belt over here. I'll have one belt over here and one belt there. This should be able to... There we go, iron on one side. There we go, and now we'll have the copper wires on the other side. Copper wires it was, right? Yeah, that's why we built the entire copper wire factory. Oh yeah. We could split it here before the belt, but it's prettier to do it afterwards, I figure. We'll have to make a tunnel at first. And we'll have to do it like this. And this... we've tried this last time, didn't we? This doesn't work anymore? Oh no, it does. It just only works on the other end. Alright, that's gonna be fine. It's easy. So we did something similar over here, but this didn't work for some reason. Why not? Let's just try that, shall we? Let's just do this straight, right? And this should be like so. This should work like a charm, actually. You know what? Let's minimize this. Let's be efficient about this. So yeah, that should work like a charm. So how do we do it over here? With a bend in it. So this doesn't need to have a bend in it either. This can just go like... Oh, we do need that one. This can just go like... No, close that window like this. That should do. So that is very efficient, actually. It's very compact. Nice. So we've got electronic circuits to add to the main line. So let's do it. Stretch this to here. switch this to here, and we'll have a new main line over here. Because we're going to be needing these electronic circuits a lot. Now we just need to double these up, just for efficiency's sake. There we go. So these have somewhere to go now. And is this still working? Yes, we're getting everything we need. There we go. Grab the loose one out of it. I wonder if we could do this any more, any smaller, but I don't think so. This is already on one side of the tracks. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, we could actually. We could do it smaller. We could do it like this. That's even more compact. Just have it at the side of the tunnel. Can we do that same thing over here? Guessing we do. I'm guessing we just do it like this. And then just do this. Very compact, very nice. Can we do it one up? There we go, that's the most compact thing I've ever built, I think. Yeah, this just doesn't work because this will need its source from there. We can put this one up. We don't really need this one. We're going to be so efficient about this. So now we need a tunnel. And because it will, it needs to go on the other side, we'll need to do it like this. Yep, easy. I'm very satisfied with this system. It's very compact. I love it. All right. This is just about as compact as it can be. So yeah, we have this main line already. So that's not the best because this is going to clash. So how do we prevent that from happening? I really don't know. Also, if we want to cross the power, we need to actually have power every line, every piece. It's going to be really crowded. I might do it like this. But then I don't know where the next one's going to be. We'll see how we cross power if we ever need to. We do want some lights along the main line, so we might need some power. So yeah, this main line will have to go somewhere else. Then again, it will probably only be needed for now for the green vials, which I think we can build now. First, we need to actually build the inserters, though. So let's do it. Let's have 10 of these. We don't need 10, but you know, we'll be prepared. And we're probably going to need some more green circuits because if this game has ever taught me anything at all, it's that you always need more circuits. So shift right click, shift left click, there we go. Let's have a belt. And a belt. There we go. As you can see, the circuits are dwindling already. Alright, so that's going to be nice. This is already filling up rather nicely, so that's fine. We might want some extra. Yeah, we might do. Yeah, we'll see. This is going to be fine for now. Let's make the actual inserter arms so we can make the actual potions. Or science packs, if you will. Oh, not there. There we go. And over here. Yeah. So we'll just cross these to here. And to here. And to here. Where do we want this to go? So this is going to be a main line for circuits, right? So this is going to be a main line over here. Gap, new main line. There we go. Nice. And we'll have to get this one all the way to there as well. So let's do it. We'll get this to line up with that one. Oh, that is perfect. There we go. So that will produce the... This will produce the actual inserters. So there we go. Electronic inserter. This needs 3 ingredients, so that's going to be a bit tricky. But we'll be able to do it. So we'll need another line. So the most used ingredient is going to be... Oh, it needs 1 of everything. Alright. So, it doesn't really have a preference. We'll have a double line of iron then. Iron gear wheels, and electronic circuits. Alright. Let's do this. Put some lights on so we can see what we're doing. And we'll need some normal inserters, but also some long-handed inserters. There we go. And we need to craft some more. So, yeah. We're going to need iron and these other belts on 1. There we go. Let's make a couple of those. Let's grab a couple of these. And let's see, let's grab some iron as well. And some circuits. There we go. Bit of copper. So now we have plenty of materials. Some splitters, some of this. Yep. Alright. Split it off. This will go onto a tunnel. And we could load something else on this tunnel. Like so. There we go. And now we just need the electronic circuits on here. Which is also rather easy to do. Yeah, we can do this easily. So we just need to make sure that this is over here. That's the wrong way, by the way. We need to build it this way. And this can be split off from here onto here. We'll double these up. Alright, so now this should work like a charm. There we go. It's doing everything it needs to. And we're making some more arms. So now we don't even have to craft them anymore. There we go. And these arms will be really nice for most of the machines that we're going to build. So, yeah, to have a main line of that is actually pretty much worth it. I don't know what we're going to do with this new main line. This main line will probably stop here because once we make the potions, the green science packs, we don't really need them for anything else anymore, just storage. So let's make these into green science packs. But that will have to wait until the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you did like this episode, you're free to leave a like. And if you didn't, you can also press the dislike button. It's there for a reason. And at least you're being honest on the internet. So thank you very much again for watching. And we'll see you all again next time. Have a great day.